From Lego Among Us to weirdly printed Lego minifigures, here is a list of some of the most criminal Lego figures ever. So without further ado, let's jump in. The first minifigures that I want to mention are a bit sus, so be careful. The figures are of Among Us. If you don't know, Among Us was an indie game released in 2018, but it reached its peak in 2020 when the pandemic hit and caused the quarantine, which led to people playing this game. The game includes roughly 10 players, out of which a few are imposters, the rest are crewmates. The crewmates are supposed to vote out the imposter, whereas the imposter is supposed to kill the crewmates. Although LEGO didn't release this as an actual set due to the popularity of the game, everyone wanted a set like this, so some fans joined together to make this happen. This is cursed though. The shape of the Among Us aliens or humans, whatever they are, they look so weird and cursed as Legos, especially the fact that they have hidden tongues. But tell me, would you be able to vote out an imposter if you had this set? Next up on our list, we have something that doesn't look that bad, at least at first. It is a large minifigure from the LEGO Legends of Chima. The figure is a large elephant that is beautifully designed with horns as well as details around the neck, and the elephant has a weapon with spikes as well. All seems well until you take off the mask of the elephant. It reveals this weird looking print which kind of looks like a man with a big nose and white mustache, although I think it is supposed to look like an elephant with a trunk and tiny horns, but it doesn't look like such to me. The next minifigure on our list is a LEGO NESquick Rabbit. LEGO did a partnership with NESquick back in 2001 and introduced this minifigure, which is the mascot of the company. It was released in a set and has keychains as well. This one is pretty rare actually. The rabbit is adorable with the classic N on the t-shirt, the rabbit is chocolate, and the minifigure is made to look as real chocolate too. But the thing about this rabbit is that as soon as you get it, and you get a bit curious, so you find out the head is actually a mask and you take it off, you are met with a horrifying face. And the eyes are so spaced out and creepy looking, the smile also is just plain old weird. Next up on our list, we have a minifigure from the LEGO Minifigure Collection Series 14. This series included a creepy looking fly monster. It seems to be a fly and human hybrid due to the fact that it is a minifigure and has an arm and one crab arm. The crab arm doesn't make sense to me, but the fly has wings and the print is making it look hairy as well. The face of the fly monster or the head resembles a real fly with huge eyes that are red and a hole for a mouth. The monster also has antennae. Overall, this looks way too creepy, almost criminal to exist. The next item on our list is a minifigure from the manga anime called the Chainsaw Man, and as the name suggests, the main character in the show is a devil-human hybrid who uses chainsaws as weapons as that is now his power, and he gets hired by the government to hunt devils. It is a quite popular show, so some fans decided to make the Chainsaw Man into Lego as well. It looks so creepy yet so cool. It comes with a pet that has a chainsaw on its head as well. The helmet is detachable, which reveals the face of Denji, the main character. I love the creativity of LEGO fans. They turn everything they like into LEGO. Although it may not be an official LEGO piece, it doesn't make it any less cool. Next up on our list, we have something that looks so cheap. Now, if you don't know who Godzilla is this huge alligator monster that loves to roam around cities and destroy them. He is quite cool, but this knockoff LEGO version of this monster is just funny to say the least. The minifigure comes in many colors except pink, which was disappointing since the new Godzilla is pink, but it comes in blue, red, black, gray, green, purple, orange, and a few others. I would surely collect these though. They remind me of those cheap toys that you'd get as gifts in the amusement parks. The next minifigures on our list are the Disney princess set called the Enchanted Treehouse. The set itself has a total of 101 pieces along with 13 minifigures, which are all Disney princesses. The overall look of the minifigures is different than normal, but this is huge as collectibles as they're unique and have different prints and accessories. The set itself is absolutely adorable, but the minifigures are the ones that caught my attention. They have a neck and long legs with thick feet. The similarity lies within the hands as they're the same as normal minifigures. The princesses are all one of a kind as well. Next up on our list, we have a minifigure from the LEGO theme Scala. Scala was released in 1979 to 1980, and then again from 1997 till 2001. The theme was targeted at younger girls as LEGO did a survey that revealed that their main audience is young boys, so to gather a female audience, they released this theme. The theme was colorful with dolls and stuff. It did have the potential, but the execution was absolutely terrible. One of the sets out of this theme was called A Summer Day Out. This set haunts me. The set has a baby and a dog figure, and the theme revolves around a summer day out, with the baby doing a picnic with his dog, although I don't know why the baby is alone. What gives me the creeps is not just the design of this set, it is actually the baby itself. The baby is so creepy, especially its eyes. They are staring right into my soul, and the fact that the baby's hands are like the LEGO minifigures is just so strange to me. The next LEGO minifigures on our list is these Homemaker designs of minifigures. The Homemaker design was introduced in LEGO back in 1974. This was the first LEGO building figures ever released. The debut was made in the set number 200. The figures are yellow with round heads and decorated facial features, movable arms, and torso and legs. This became a great success back in the day, but to be honest, nowadays it just looks so creepy to me, the eyes especially. There were many different designs. Some had freckles, some had glasses, some had longer smiles, while some had a tiny one. The long smile one is the creepiest of them all, though. Next up on our list, we have LEGO Poppy Playtime. Poppy Playtime was a game released in 2021, which is an episodic survival horror game. In the game, you play as the former employee of a toy-making company and revisit the abandoned building 10 years after the disappearance of the whole staff. The game is quite scary and has some scary monsters too. This YouTuber decided to recreate all of the characters of this horror game, and it is both beautiful and scary at the same time. Especially the face of this monster. The teeth and the eyes are so creepy to me. They're making my skin crawl. Overall though, I'd give this creator a 10 out of 10 for successfully making the figures as creepy as in the game. The next minifigures in our list are the FNaF LEGO minifigures. We're sticking with the theme of horror games and their minifigures. If you don't know, FNaF stands for Five Nights at Freddy's, which is basically a point-and-click survival horror game. You play as a night security guard at a family pizzeria. There are animatronics in the game that hunt you. So of course, due to its popularity, there are minifigures of the animatronics as well. The figures are so creepy, they are weird to see. They are quite detailed though, so that's good, however the creepy aspect is still there. Next up on our list, we have LEGO's version of Squidward from SpongeBob. SpongeBob SquarePants is a kids' TV show about a sponge living underwater. It is quite popular, so LEGO has made a few sets about it. One of which stands out the most, that includes a very unique minifigure of Squidward. In case you didn't know, Squidward is a character from the show and he is known to be quite grumpy, with always having an irritable look on his face. But for some reason, LEGO thought they'd ignore that and they made this minifigure. I understand that Squidward's face is impossible to look good on a flat surface due to his nose, but they could have tried. The face looks weird and the cherry on top is the weird smile that the figure possesses. The next minifigure on our list is of King Triton from Little Mermaid. The figure looks cool, it has a beard and a crown as well as the trident, which looks cool as well. The minifigure doesn't have any feet just like the real King Triton from the movies, instead it has a mermaid tail. It is a cool minifigure, but there is a catch. There is always a catch. When you inspect the minifigure further, you come to realize that the head is removable. When you remove the head, you don't find any weird faces, but you do find a plain head with a nose. It is so creepy nonetheless. Last but not least, we have SpongeBob SquarePants as a minifigure. Now, SpongeBob is a sponge, but he's not fully rectangular like how it may seem. And as minifigures have a rectangular body, his triangular print doesn't fit on it fully. It looks so creepy, and the fact that the figure still has a peg for the headpiece doesn't really exist. The legs are weird too, and this is not it. What makes it worse is the fact that there is no printing on the back, nothing, which makes it look naked and just plain old weird and icky. Anyway, this wraps up our video for today. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments section down below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.